I want to get into this, and we got to talk about it. And I'm already tired of hearing it. And I know that I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this. I have before in the past. And guess what? I'm prepared to do it again. And I asked last year. I got it. And then I'll be quiet. But if the production ain't happening, I'll be talking again. And Spenny asked a question. He said, who will help Hutch get some pressure on the quarterback? And Spenny, I love you. You know that. Yeah. You know I love you.
Love you too, man.
Hutch will get the pressure on the quarterback, right? Well, I'm tired of hearing that already. I'm tired of hearing about the most pressures in the league, according to Pro Football Focus. Go get the quarterback. Hutch will do it. At some point, look, guys, I know, right? Like, they built this roster on depth and being able to plug guys in and all that kind of stuff, but your dogs still got to be your dogs at some time, man. At some point, you got to put it on yourself. And pressures are nice. They are. They're nice. They're a signal of something good. Get to the quarterback. Everyone's going to talk about, well, Goff's got to take over, and what are they going to do with controlling the clock with the run game? You win in this league by sacking the quarterback. It's the new turnover. Sacking the quarterback is how you win in this league. Through all the concerns about wide receivers and everything attached to that, get to the quarterback. Period. End of story. Who's going to help him? He's going to do it. The Bosas of the world, the Chris Jones of the world, they get doubled routinely. Guess what? They get to the quarterback, man. Lindsey, you got to have it Sunday. You got to.
And I'm confident that he will. And like you said, you called names of guys that have been defensive players of the year. And we look at him in that same light, right?
I was told before the season, 14 sacks, Pro Bowls, all that kind of stuff. Well, we're 2 in and there's a 0 in the column. Results business. I don't care. I don't care about the pressures. They don't keep track of them on the scoreboard. Sacks flip games, not pressures. Sacks.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. I think he'll rise to the occasion. I'm confident that
and to be fair, right, he's risen to the occasion before.
Yes.
But
yes.
I need it now.
Yes. And this is what big time players do. In big time situations, they make big time plays. And so we're expecting him to be who we think he is. He is who we think he is. Is he?
We've seen it before.
Right.
I've seen him do it before.
Right.
I have. So, but it's time now. It's time in this game. You cannot. The closer we get to it, and yesterday we talked to an Atlanta fan that's a buddy of mine. And I asked him, I'm like, what's the vibe down there? You guys feeling confident? He's like, oh, we're just as scared as you guys are. They're like, we don't think it's real. And the thing for me,
they don't think their team is real?
No.
Oh, they're right.
Okay. Well, hey, they're 2-0. We're not.
That's okay. That won't last long.
You know what I'm saying, though, Lindsey?
No, I understand what you're saying.
This one here, you cannot lose to Desmond. I don't care about anything. I was worried yesterday, and today I'm not. Because, again, running on the treadmill at Planet Fitness, live from Planet Fitness Studios, that was what I thought. I'm like, bro, Neil, get your shit together, man. It's Desmond Ridder over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Change your mentality, dude. You cannot lose a game to Desmond Ridder. Can't.
No.
You can't, Lindsey.
And see, here's the thing, man. A lot of times when teams like Atlanta come out and they win 2 games, they suck, but they don't know they suck yet. You understand? So it takes a good punch in the mouth for them to realize, oh, no, Atlanta, you suck. Start being who you are. And the Lions are going to have to bring them back to reality. Punch them right in the mouth first, shake them up, and they'll be done. They'll be done for the season. They might win 1 more game, 1 or 2.
They'll win more than that. But anyway, Teddy Fresh says he's the number 2 pick. So, yes, Neil is 100% correct. And Steve G says, here we go. To be fair, he played Mahomes and no. Spenny, am I out of school? Am I out of line with this? I don't feel like I am.
I don't think so. Not complete. I'm not completely putting it on him. Yeah, he does need to get home, but there has been nobody else. Like nobody else. You could at least use some pressure. Like Myles Garrett has Zadarius Smith. Nick Bosa has Javon Hargrave and other players. Like it can't be a one-man show, but he does need to get home.
Yeah, and look, there comes a point where you got to be that dude, and you got to go take care of it.
Yeah.
So he's got to go take care of it, and it's Desmond Ridder over there, man. Lindsay, I'm calling this one. I am. I've turned. I'm calling this one a must-win.
Let's see how many passes Desmond Ridder has thrown. How many?
Probably like 15, maybe.
So it may be a problem if he is not dropping back that much. It may be a problem to sack him.
DNCENT says that. Yeah, TJ Watt has Highsmith. Aiden has zero help, Neil. He's supposed to be the dude, right? And I'll be consistent with this, too. Jared Goff's got to take care of the issue on the other side of the field. I am calling for that. And you know I'm a Goff guy and everything like that. But these games are in a vacuum. This game, to me, has to be it's got to be Goff on one end, being clean, and he's got to make a couple plays, Spenny. Mm-hmm. That's fair.
That is fair.
And if he doesn't do it and they lose the game, then that's fair of you to come back. And on the other side, DNCNT, he has zero help. He's a number 2 overall pick in the draft that's gotten to the quarterback in the past. Do it again. Do it now. We have to have it. Have to. Have to. You have to win this football game, Lindsay. It's Desmond Ridder over there. Quarterback league, right? I'm told it's a quarterback league.
Quarterback-driven league. He's only thrown for 352 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 68%.
Can't. I'm not allowing it. I'm not allowing it, Lindsay. And I was timid about it. I've flipped now. I've turned. I guarantee the Lions win this football game.
Guarantee.
I guarantee. Get right. The line got to the number we like. The Detroit Lions -3, get right. It's got all the makings, guys. It's got all the makings. It does. Falcons are 2-0. They're happy to be there, right? They're on the road this week. They stole one against the Packers. They're punching above their weight. And the Lions, I'm not saying it's desperate because they're not desperate yet. But when you look out there at the landscape, this is as close to not being desperate that you can be. It's Desmond Ridder. Sometimes it's complicated, but sometimes it's very, very simple. And it's Desmond Ridder over there. And if you want to get cute at BMG, what's the number for Hutch to have a sack? I know that'll take a minute to dig through the props.
Let me dial it up.
If you want to get cute, I'm not making this a get right. We don't do get right parlays here. If you want to get cute with it, I'll allow it. If you take your get right stuff from Saturday, after you get your ass kicked betting college on Saturday, don't worry because Uncle Neil's got you right with the Lions on Sunday. We just turn it all around and we get it back. If you want to get cute, you parlay the Lions with Hutch having a sack in the game. BMG's working on the numbers right now.
But Neil, didn't you say if the Lions beat the Chiefs, you wouldn't mind them going 1-3? So there's no panic. Why are we panicking? We're fine.
No, I wouldn't. You wouldn't mind them going 1-3.
Right.
I wouldn't mind it, but we came to the compromise. The injuries have changed things.
Oh, now okay.
No, they have.
So now, yeah,
They have.
I get it. Yeah, we have some injuries, and hopefully, I mean, we know one is a long-term injury. Well, 2 actually. Houston's out for good, right?
Yes.
Which hurt. I think that hurt a lot because he was playing pretty good against the Chiefs. He played,
Yeah, no, he's a good football player.
Yeah, he's playing well.
Which I don't know why he's getting injured out there on special teams, but whatever.
Well,
I digress.
That's that's a New England Patriot thing. They put some of their best players out on special teams too, right? That's what they used to do.
He got hurt on special teams, right, Spenny?
Neil, that's what teams do now. They got that from Bill Belichick, right? Right?
Out there messing around with these folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. All right, but that's another topic for another day. Vincent Law says they figured out Hutch's double spin move, and it ain't working anymore. All right, I'll go to Spenmo then, our defensive line insider. He was a high-level defensive interior player in high school. Facts? That's actual facts. What do you make of the Hutch thing about a comment like that?
I mean, yeah, if you only have one move, it's going to get figured out. They're going to see it on tape, and they're going to be ready for it. So you got to mix some things up. Obviously, Hutchinson's a lot better player than I was, but it's, you know, he can work some things together, use his speed, use his agility, his quickness, and try to make some different stunts go. I'm excited to see what he can do. I loved seeing him moved on the inside. And there were lineups where he was on the inside and James Houston was outside of him, which obviously we're not going to see that. But I like to see him move him around a little bit, put him in different situations, put him in different places where he can use his speed, use his power when he has to, and use a couple different moves.
Why don't they do that more?
I don't know. Some people, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
Like, leave him in the one place, let him do his thing, let him get comfortable, let him wear down the guy across from him, set him up for different moves. Like, if you set him up, you know, with the rip outside, the rip outside, the rip outside, and then on the final snap, you hit the rip outside to the swim move back across, he'll be leaning one way, and you're ready to go for the inside rush. But I don't know. I think you can move him around now a little bit, try to put him on the inside so you can use his speed against some of those guards and centers.
I hope so, man. I really do, because this one becomes big with the injury situation. Again, the circumstances have changed. One circumstance that's the same is Tom Mazaway and Stick hosting the Lions post-game show after about 4 o'clock on Sunday. Tap into Woodward Sports and the Lions post-game show. They'll be joined by special guests all season long. Hot off the press take. We're reacting in real time, everybody. Game analysis. Chug the Kool-Aid. Whatever you want to do. Don't miss it, exclusively on the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. So, you know, again, Lindsay, I'm looking for my guys here, and it's Aiden Hutchinson and it's Jared Goff to go do what you got to do and make sure you win this football game. The Falcons are strong, no doubt, strong running game. That even puts more onus on it. When they are in a passing situation, you got to get home, bro.
Yeah, you load the box on these guys and you put pressure on them. You make sure Bijan doesn't get loose like he did last week, and you make that quarterback drop back. You have to. You have to make him drop back and throw the ball, and that way we can see if we can get pressure on him or not.
No, absolutely. And I don't care. I don't care who's not there. Somebody go make a play.
Right.
That's what I'm asking for.
Next man up.
Chuck Brewer, Neil, this is a game where Campbell needs to grow up along with our linebacking room. Fair. Absolutely fair. Same old Lemon says, if we lose Sunday, I'm going to punch something. At least he's direct and to the point.